Hey folks, thank you so much for registering for the webinar. You're going to learn how to find all the funding that you want to buy all the property that you want without using banks, without working with lenders who charge bank rates, without getting caught in scams that require upfront fees, and especially without asking family, friends, and associates to write a check, even if you haven't started or established your credibility yet. If you check your email inbox, there's going to be an email there with the registration details, the date, the time, and the link to the webinar and all the good stuff.
But right now, I want to ask you a question. Do you have trouble finding enough properties to buy? Do you have trouble selling properties fast? Do you spend a lot of money on advertising? Do you know how to buy HUD houses and REOs? Do you know what to say to tenants and buyers, and also what not to say? Do you know how to get the biggest down payments possible? Do you have a negative cash flow property that you have not been able to sell? Or if you don't have trouble buying and selling properties, do you know how to figure out which areas to avoid buying in and which houses are a slam dunk? Or what kind of tenants and buyers you should never let into your houses? Did you know that by using the right method, I'm able to buy 5 houses a month for $0 in advertising with virtually no effort and sell these properties at lightning speed? Okay, if you're not using the right method, if you're not buying and selling properties, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. And that's why I'd like to talk to you about my proven method on buying 5 homes per month and how I sell them with lightning speed. It's made specifically for people who have trouble finding enough properties to buy and people who have trouble selling properties fast that don't have a proven system. This is meant to increase your deals per month, cut your costs, save you time, and step by step walk you through how to buy and sell properties like a pro. Let me quickly go over how Allen buys and sells and show you what it is. This is how Allen buys and sells. How Allen buys and sells is an easy home study system. It's going to show you how I buy 5 properties a month, how I spend $0 in advertising, how I spend 3 hours on a Friday afternoon and amass a pipeline of properties to buy, how to know which properties and houses are a slam dunk to buy, and how to know which areas to avoid buying in and why, how to find the right realtor to work with and using our screening criteria, and how I secure a deal after my competitors have quit giving up and gone away. My 16-point checklist to go through for every house before you buy, and my 30-point checklist to use after you buy. And 4 things we always tell approved tenants or buyers. It's also going to show you exactly how I sell properties at lightning fast. When to run ads so your phone rings off the hook, and when not to run ads so that you can avoid wasting your advertising dollars. How to properly maintain a property, how to avoid saying the wrong thing to a tenant or buyer, which tenant and buyers we won't let into our houses, and how I get bigger down payments possible. We'll discuss negotiation techniques, and how to get free advertising after the sale. Now, I'll be upfront with you. This system is a paid system. The webinar that you're going to attend is free, and you're going to learn a ton there. The system will amplify what you learn on the webinar, especially if you have trouble finding properties to buy and selling properties fast, or if you don't have a proven method on buying and selling fast. And if you have trouble or you don't have a proven method for doing it fast, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. You could be spending twice or 3 times as much time and money on deals as what you should. Now, if you go ahead and get How Allen Buys and Sells today, I'm going to give you a special one-time offer if you get it on this page. This is a very special one-time offer for people that are attending the webinar and people that get How Allen Buys and Sells right now. You're also going to get my formula for buying HUD houses, my formula for buying REO houses and why they're different, a recorded conversation between my realtor and my in-house acquisitions manager, as well as a recorded discussion on sweat equity, land contracts, wholesale, and rent-to-own exit strategies. To go along with those, I'm also going to give you free, ready-to-go forms for buying and selling. Just add your information and they're ready to go. You don't have to create these yourself. They are ready to go. free, ready-to-go forms for those that get How Alan Buys and Sells right now on this page. This is a one-time offer. And I know you folks might feel sick about hearing one-time offer, but that's it. It's a one-time offer. And you're going to get this. And the reason I'm doing this is I really want to amplify what you're going to get on the free webinar. Now, I'm selling How Alan Buys and Sells normally for $197. That's $197, and I think that's a great price for all the stuff right here. You're going to get my methods for buying 5 properties a month. You're going to get how to spend $0 in advertising. You're going to get how I spend 3 hours on a Friday afternoon and amass a pipeline of properties to buy. You're going to get how to know which houses are a slam dunk buy and which areas to avoid buying in. And you're going to get how to find the right realtor to work with. You're going to get how I secure a deal after my competitors have quit, given up, and gone away. You're going to get my 16-point checklist to go through before you buy a house and my 30-point checklist to go through after you buy the house. And the 4 things that we always tell the approved tenant or buyer. Plus, you're going to get my exact methods for selling these properties fast. You're going to get when to run an ad so your phone rings off the hook. You're going to get when not to run an ad so you don't waste your time and dollars. You're going to get how to maintain a vacant property. You're going to get how we avoid saying the wrong thing to a tenant or a buyer. You're going to get which tenant and buyers we won't let in our homes. You're going to get how we get the biggest down payments possible, and we'll discuss negotiation techniques. And you're going to get how to get free advertising after the sale. And you're going to get my formula for buying HUD houses, my formula for buying REOs, and why they're different. A recorded conversation with my realtor and my in-house acquisitions manager, as well as recorded discussions on sweat equity, land contracts, wholesale, and rent-to-own exit strategies, and free, ready-to-go forms for buying and selling. You would normally pay $197, but if you get it right now, I'm going to give it to you for $37. That's 80% off. You buy it at any other time, I'm going to charge you $197. And so you know that $197 is totally worth it. I don't think anybody's going to complain about that price. But if you get it now on this page, because I want you to be really primed for the webinar, you're going to get it for $37, which is an amazing price for all of this. You're going to get this, everything you see here. And you're going to get my formula for buying HUD houses and REOs. And you're going to get my recorded conversation between my realtor and my in-house acquisitions manager. You're going to get a recorded discussion on sweat equity, land contracts, wholesale, and rent-to-own exit strategies. And you're going to get the ready-to-go forms. Now, it's not $197 anymore. It is $37. All you got to do is click on the button below and on this video and purchase it right now. You're still going to get to attend the webinar either way, but if you click on the button, you can get How Alan Buys and Sells for only $37. If that's not okay, I'll see you at the webinar either way. But I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of How Alan Buys and Sells purchasers coming to the webinar. You can study the system after, and it will definitely amplify what you learn. So I cannot wait to see you on the webinar. And if you don't want to leave money on the table, if you want to buy and sell properties faster and cheaper, go ahead and get How Alan Buys and Sells now. All right, folks, I'll see you on the webinar.